Hello and welcome to Unhinged, the digital game show where we find out if you are our perfect match. I'm Emma,
I'm Kristen.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Xavier.
and we're your hosts. If you're new here, let's explain the show a little bit for you.
This show is kind of like the X Factor or American's Got Talent, but for dating. In a few moments, we will introduce our awesome contestant and begin interviewing them.
We will also have some quick thinking moments and scenario-based prompts to throw our guests into and see how they respond.
At the end, each of us are going to determine whether or not we would date the contestant and provide feedback on what could make them more up to our standards.
Today, our contestant is...
Giovanna. Hi guys, I'm Giovanna. I am a junior communications major, and yeah, I'm really excited to be on the show today. I am 20 years old. My pronouns are she, her. As an occupation, I guess I'm a waitress back at home, and I'm the audio and visual depot attendant here at school. Some of my hobbies, I am the president of the Comworks Club, so I love performing, and I love being able to lead the amazing performers, the amazing individuals in Comworks. And I love radio. I have my own radio show. I'm in a sorority, so I love going to my sorority events and being a part of a sisterhood. And yeah, and I guess my fun fact is also that I run my own radio show by myself, and it's so much fun.
Awesome. It's nice to meet you, Giovanna. So let's get right into it.
So first, Giovanna, we're going to ask you some base questions, kind of just get to know you, get to feel out some your basic hobbies, basic things like that. So I will start us off. Where is your favorite place to spend time, and why?
That's a good one. My favorite place to spend time, maybe this is basic, but I think my room is just my favorite place to spend my time because I just make the best, I made it my own with my posters, with my perfect lighting. I clean it. I keep it very clean. So I just want it to be, that's my safe space, and I made it that way. So it's the safest place I feel. It's the most comfortable I feel.
I agree. I agree.
I love it.
The room.
I love it.
Your room is an underrated answer. I agree with.
Really? Is it underrated?
Yes.
Because I feel like,
not enough people say it.
More people need to say it because you got to make it your safe space. If your room is just your bed and a nightstand and a lamp, it's not. You got to make it your own, and then it's gonna be the best place you'll ever be.
Yeah, then that's like a prison.
Yeah, exactly. Then it looks like a prison.
Yeah.
As someone that's joining you guys from my room right now, you know what, this is a little bit better than the studio, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't blame you.
And what you said about posters, I got 20 comic issues all over. Yeah, I agree with making your room your own.
Your room is basically what you make it out to be.
100%.
It's a reflection of yourself.
Right. Every thing that could be considered a piece of trash, it's being taped to my wall.
Oh, that's
anyway,
so real.
old
I'm the
wrappers,
same
old
way.
movie tickets. I just want to make it just a collection of my whole life.
I'm the
too.
same way.
I have my movie tickets on my wall.
Me too.
Okay.
I don't collect those. I should start collecting those.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
So in 2018, I saw Bohemian Rhapsody, one of my favorite movies, and the ticket I still have. It's on my wall, and it's yellow. It's this decrepit,
Giovanna.
disgusting ticket.
What year was it?
But 2018.
I also have my Bohemian Rhapsody ticket on my wall.
Do you really? Wait, that's so
I
cute.
do.
Wait, we are meant to be. We are meant to be.
We are meant to be.
We know Emma's
winning over
answer.
on question one.
Guys, I won you over with the first question. Let's go. It was great.
Perfect.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
And then welcome back to Unhinged, guys.
Okay, I have a question for you. So, what is your ideal first date?
I think if we're considering in terms of around here, I think no matter the weather, maybe this is basic, but no matter the weather, the beach, I want to go to the beach. I want to get some food, just drive around maybe Little Asbury Park, maybe see some live music. Maybe this is a loaded first date and 6 hours, but you know what? Maybe, let me lock in. Live music, final answer. Let's go to a bar concert vibe. Not a concert where the tickets are $100, but just a local live band and dinner.
Okay. So I know where to take you.
Okay.
I like that.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So I have a question. So, what is one word that describes your life?
Ooh. I think one word that describes my life is spontaneous. I try to not really plan. I try to go with the flow, and I'm honestly known in my friend group, I feel, for kind of just doing things on a whim, that day, deciding to do something that needs planning, but not in my life.
What is one of your obscure interests?
Obscure interests. Oh, okay. The Jackass movies.
Jackass movies?
All of them.
my
Like
God.
I've watched all of the Jackasses, all of the .5s, every episode of the show. I have a Steve O coaster. I have a mug of it, of the skull. I was Johnny Knoxville for Halloween. Yeah, I was.
That's crazy.
I don't know why. It's always been such a comfort, random thing that you don't need to like focus on. There's no like thickening plot. It's just people doing dumb shit. So it's just a very niche, I guess, obsession of mine.
Yeah.
I
That's
used to
actually
watch
really
those.
interesting.
I used to watch this all the time when I was younger, and I shouldn't have been watching those when
No,
I was younger. But my
definitely
dad
not.
would put them on, and I'm like 7 years old watching them.
Second date, guys, Jackass.
I mess with it.
I have another question for you, if that's okay. Describe the one thing you look for in a partner that is most important.
I think the one thing I look for in a partner is communication, like just having that skill of being able to talk. If something's bothering you, if you need something to talk about, just not keeping it down and talking through everything. I really do think that's the answer to most of the problems I've had in life, is just if they were talked through and there was mutual communication and understanding, then it wouldn't have existed. So communication is key, I think.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
that. Yeah. Makes sense as comm majors, but it really is.
I need to
It is
practice
the
what I
truth.
preach a little bit more, but
Oh, me too.
Of course,
Been
of
there.
course.
So, what do you hate about dating?
what do I hate about dating? I guess just modern dating, like the way that it's changed so much. And not that I lived in the time where it was like, yeah, let's go to the drive-in for 50 cents, then I'll take you out and we'll go steady, like shit like that.
Yeah.
But like,
steady.
you know what I mean? I just think it's just so, now first dates are like, you get my snap and you're like, what are you doing? Question mark at 2
Yeah.
a.m. Like I just
You
hate
up.
the way it's become. Like that culture
Yeah.
of casualness and, oh, he's hanging out with 10 other girls at the same time. And I think I just don't like that. I wish it was more like respectable and I guess a little bit more like the way it used to be, as opposed to
A little
the
more
way
romantic, or like
Yeah,
romantic
like-
side.
Yeah.
that it's not romantic anymore. It's what are you doing? Your Bitmoji pops up. I'm like,
Oh,
Because you know what? I would like to be taken to the drive-in.
Exactly.
I would like that. That is romantic. That is sweet. Like, do you want to go steady? If someone asked me if I
Let's go
wanted to go steady, I think I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever like heard someone say that.
I love that. Let's go steady.
Let's go steady.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
or they don't say let's go on a date. They're like let's hang out.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
I'm like,
chill.
So
what
is
are you
this a
doing?
hangout or is this a date?
We should chill today. And your first hangout is like get in the car and like pick up like ice cream and then you sit in the car. Like let's go do
It's
something.
like you want to come over. And it's
Yeah,
like,
or go
no.
over. And listen, I'm not like asking to take me out to like a steak dinner because I just met you, but re-normalize going out and doing stuff. I don't want to just chill around in sweatpants. I
Exactly.
want to like say like wear a dress and we'll go see a concert. Like that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm also like a big fan, if you don't mind me putting my input, to like doing an activity.
Mhm.
Like seeing a movie
Anything.
is fine. Seeing a movie is fine, but like I like a first date, especially where I can like talk to someone and get to know them. Like
Mm-hmm.
like bowling or roller skating or
Mini golf.
Absolutely.
like something like where again you could like talk to one another and not just like watch something and like fiddle awkwardly.
That's what I mean. It's just so,
Yeah.
it's just become kind of chilling around lately and like last minute late night hangouts when it could be so much more fun and interesting. That's how you get to know someone. That's how you like can actually have fun with a person. If your first impression is, oh, that they're willing to like do something fun rather than just, oh.
Can I have fun with this person?
Yeah.
Not just can I connect with them, but can I have fun with them?
Right. And I think that's important for at least the first step. Like, you know, again, I'm not going to expect it to be taken out to a mini golf or bowling every single time I see you, but it's a good first impression that this person is willing to put in effort rather than just pick me up in sweatpants and like pay for my $5 ice cream. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
will say, like, I was seeing a guy and we went on 3 or 4 bowling dates back to back. And
I
was
love
like,
that.
Oh my God. And I won't elaborate further because I feel like that would ruin the illusion of unhinged.
Yeah, I thought you
And
were
I'm
single,
still
Emma.
totally-
Yeah, what?
I'm still totally single, guys. I'm not cheating.
Silence.
Guys,
Okay.
Guys,
Be
she's
honest.
for
She's
real.
a fraud.
is this fake? Be honest.
No.
Get me off
No,
this show.
no,
It's
no,
all set up.
No.
It's all set up.
All right. So for me, I have another question. So that being said, Do you believe in love at first sight?
I honestly do. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've become a hopeless romantic because of all the rom-coms I've watched growing up. But those scenes where they just lock eyes and they know. I want to believe in that. Like, I want that to be real. It's never happened to me before.
Which rom-coms?
But, rom-coms. Let's see. 10 Things I Hate About You was a
Love
classic.
that movie.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I loved, I don't know if this is this is a rom-com. Notting Hill with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant
that's
was
good.
great.
I've seen that one. That
So
is yeah,
good.
that's
I love
my,
Notting Hill.
My parents love that one.
That's how I know what it is
Yeah.
because my parents showed me.
Yeah.
When Harry Met Sally,
I
Sleepless
was
in
about to
Seattle.
say.
That's my favorite, When Harry Met Sally,
Me
because I
too,
cry at the
I
New
haven't
Year's
seen
Eve
it, but
scene.
I love it.
I cry hysterically at the New Year's Eve scene. It's not even like something to cry about. My parents, they used to get told that they looked like. Did you ever see Sleepless in Seattle?
Yeah.
It's Tom Hanks, and then I don't know why I'm blanking on her name, but she's also in When Harry Met
Yeah.
Sally, the
I know
blonde woman.
I know who you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents used to get told that they looked like the two of them because they do, and it's
Really?
like weird. They really did. Why am I blanking on her name?
It's like a Halloween costume for your parents.
Literally. I can't
Wait,
believe
Meg
it.
Ryan?
Meg Ryan, thank you so much. She's like the most talented freaking actress. I can't even think of her name.
That's okay.
But yeah, I love those movies. I love and also they were in You've Got Mail together when Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks, and that was good.
I gotta watch that one. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Wait, Giovanna, not a comedy, but what are your thoughts on The Notebook?
Love it. Hysterically
Perfect.
crying. I'm hysterically
Me too.
I've never seen it.
hysterically.
She got
I've never seen
365 letters, and I just got a you up text.
Guys, see what I mean?
Right?
Bring that back. I want you to love me like
Bring
Ryan
back
Gosling
that.
loves
Rachel McAdams.
thank you. Like I don't know what's
Bring
with me
back
today.
climbing a Ferris wheel for me.
Bring
I
back
want it.
bring back Men Who Yearn. Paint me that house.
Yes,
Build me that
Men
house.
Who Yearn.
Like Jim from The Office, Men Who Yearn.
Men Who Yearn.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
Titanic is like one of
Arguably,
those.
it's like
Dang,
at least
really?
a top
Yeah.
five.
One of the
Titanic,
best.
the romance in Titanic is
Yeah.
I would say I think
put
people
both
would say that's the
Titanic
best.
and Notebook are like the top five.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That, like people would say that. I don't think that's like an unpopular opinion.
It's them historical romances, man. They really get to you.
I love how unhinged became like a movie
We're just
podcast now.
We're just yapping right
We're just
now.
yapping.
That's okay.
I mean, that's pretty much what this game show just becomes.
you got to know more about me. You got to, dig
Exactly.
deep.
We're getting to know you. We're getting to know you.
We're moving on to our stupid questions now. So
Yay.
I'm going to start us off with our favorite one that we ask everyone. A kid comes up to you and kicks you in the shin.
Yes.
What do you do?
Yes.
We have gotten so
The
many
best.
answers.
Okay, I got to lock in. If this is
Gotta
like
lock in.
the question, I got to take my time.
This is
It's
the
the one
determining
that
factor.
occurs most.
Yeah.
All right. A kid comes up to me and kicks me in the shin. Do I get any more like deep
Nope.
background?
No.
Just what do you do?
Kid comes up, kicks you in the shin. What do you do?
Kick the damn kid back.
There you go.
Yes. I have another combat-based question for you.
All right, shoot.
You're engaged in combat in the middle of the woods, and you only have one of the following to defend yourself with. Which do you pick and why? A baguette, a plastic spork, or a rubber duck?
To defend myself, I'm gonna have to ixnay the rubber duck. He's no help.
Okay.
He's no help.
Why the rubber duck?
Because, I mean, I'm thinking of in terms, the spork and the baguette are at least a little more weapony looking. Like they could be, the spork could be a little sharp, the baguette's kind of big. What is a rubber duck gonna do? Like just make me laugh and smile and fill me with joy? No, we don't need that. We're defending myself. I think I'm
Okay.
ixnaying that. I think I might go for the spork because I think if you really, I'm really thinking about this. If you really, really lock in, get somebody like in the eye with a spork.
Wow.
Gouge their eyes out.
Yeah.
I was
Ew.
thinking like
And you can scoop it out after.
I was.
Yeah, you could scoop it out.
That is true.
That this is a spork ad. Actually, multi.
Sponsored by.
You could
My
yeah.
sports.
So actually, it's a fork, it's a spoon, and it's also a lethal weapon,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, I have one. Since we're on the topic of combat and fighting and whatnot, would you rather fight 100 goose-sized horses or one horse-sized goose?
Whoa. I think a horse-sized goose would just get my face all. Like, he would pick me up by my head and just, I'd go right down. I would say, you said 100 goose-sized horses?
Yes.
That's a lot, too, though. Yeah, I'm using my spork and I'm fighting off those little goose-sized horses and kicking them in the shins. And yeah, I'll be good with that. I choose that one.
My question for you: a genie comes up to you and offers you 3 wishes. What are you going to wish for?
World peace.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay.
Round of
Okay.
applause.
W.
You're a hero.
No, I
W
just.
answered.
You're a hero.
W
You
answered.
did it.
You
Congratulations.
did it. You cured.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her the keys to the city.
Is like, do you get pissed off when people like say like, I wish for unlimited wishes? Is that not allowed in your book?
It's not.
I'm
It's so
sorry.
generic.
It's so
It's
generic,
generic,
and I know
but-
that's why I said, do you get pissed off? Because like I'd be pissed off.
No one has really said it.
I
Actually,
think only
Okay.
like
No
one.
one-
I
Yeah,
really
no.
don't think anyone has actually.
No, one
No one.
person.
We
has,
usually
yeah.
don't say
Okay, that's
that.
Yeah,
I mean-
people are actually usually more
I
creative.
feel like we follow.
Damn. All right. What?
Damn.
All right. Get me out. Get me off. Me and Emma will run away together. We don't need.
What
to.
about me?
Yippee!
What
No.
the hell?
No, literally,
Wishes we
literally.
typically
Left
follow like
out.
Aladdin
Kristen,
rules.
Kristen's our photographer for our wedding.
Yes.
I'm thinking in terms of like Aladdin. Remember, he said like you
That's what I
can't.
said. We follow like Aladdin.
Is that what you
rules,
said?
like, don't
Okay.
kill anyone.
Yes, I'm sorry. You can't kill anyone. You can't bring anything back to life, and you can't.
Can't make
wish-
anyone fall in love with you.
Correct.
Can't wish for more wishes.
I like that rule. Let's Aladdin it, because I think.
Yeah, let's Aladdin this bitch.
Yeah, let's Aladdin this bitch. World peace.
Whatever, Robin. Yeah, Robin Williams.
Yeah. Oh, love him.
Yes,
The
the goat.
wishes. I would just say like health and happiness for my family, like specifically just health, like everybody be healthy no matter what.
That's
Okay.
weird.
And yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'd say just to be like fulfilled in life, just to be at a point where I'm like happy. I guess I don't want to
Oh.
wish for
Aw.
happiness, but because that's like sounds
Yeah.
like bad. But like for everything to go right, and like I'm not,
Feel
you know,
fulfilled.
You're
to feel
wishing for luck.
fulfilled.
You're
Yeah,
wishing for luck.
good luck in life. You know what I mean? That I get the job I want. That I get
Ooh,
like
yeah,
things
wait.
like that.
Wishing for luck is not a bad thing at all.
I think I could do that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
good luck,
Yeah.
like that kind of has me set for life. If I just simply wish for good luck, it's not too specific where it's just like this one thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have good luck with things for the rest
Yeah,
of my
because
life.
it's not like you're like wishing for like wealth, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I become like Midas and everything I touch turns to gold.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's like
I don't want
just
to do
enough
that.
luck to get you by. Like, oh God, considering that my life is again so unlucky where I fell asleep and didn't wake up.
Yeah, Emma.
Guys, again, a humble mistake. That's a really good wish. I actually really like the way that you thought about that.
All right, cool. Wow, like I've never like answered that question before, so I feel like they were kind of like basic and boring.
Awesome.
No.
But I like that. All right, I'm happy then.
Well,
if you guys
Yeah,
are happy.
great answer.
Since you
Good.
didn't ask for any, like, you didn't wish for anything, like, with money wise, what would
Yeah.
you do with $1 million?
Ooh, what would I do with $1 million?
Good follow-up question.
Yeah, that is a good. So let's be like nice and say like, oh, world peace, and then let's be materialistic.
Okay.
Now
Yeah,
we
yeah,
now
yeah,
we
Let's,
yeah,
really-
let's be, let's be
Yeah.
realistic.
You
We're
already
gonna use
wished
money.
for it, yeah.
You're
Now
a
I
hero
can-
now. Now you can.
I
Like,
was gonna say,
now
I
you can
saved
mess
the
with
world.
the spoils. Yeah.
I
We're
saved
all
the world.
college students. We all think about money. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
be
on, guys.
real. Let's be real. Yesterday I put salt in a ramen packet, like an uncooked ramen packet, and ate it as chips. So I'm gonna get
Yo.
into this question.
Oh
that's
my
that's
I've done that before.
yes.
Is
I
it
have
not
done
a bad
that.
idea?
Oh,
Like.
my. The salt from the salt from the packet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my
I've
God.
gone to the dining hall. I've come back with 7 apples in my backpack.
Yeah.
I gotta do what I
In
gotta
your
do.
pockets.
The
In my
universal
pockets.
experience. Awesome.
I have tea bags in my thing. I have
Just
salt
everything.
packets. Oh, guys, don't cancel me, mom, at university.
They're gonna.
They're not
Don't
gonna
come for
know.
me. Okay, if I had $1 million,
Yes.
Yeah.
what would I do? I think I would like. I feel like maybe this is just going back to things that I've said before about how like I love like rock music and concerts and shit like that. I would just I would blow all my money on experiences like that. Like just traveling to see like certain festivals, like going to see like get pit tickets to like
Yeah.
Deftones or something. Like I don't know, go back
Real.
see the Stones. I saw the Stones, but like I would be front row. I'd meet Mick Jagger. I'd do all stuff like that. I would get front row for like the biggest, most expensive concerts.
Speaking of music, Giovanna, I want to ask, what is your theme song?
My theme song.
Like a song that you would say, it's like a real song
Yeah.
that is just like your theme that plays. Like, You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like the Giovanna show.
Like the Giovanna show. Like what would play on the Giovanna show? Like when you walk out.
Barracuda.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that yours?
No. I'm just throwing that one out
It's
there.
a great song.
It is a
Ooh.
good song. It is a good song.
I don't know why like there's so many things I could say right now.
Someone said the Wizards of Waverly plays
Yes.
theme song.
Yeah.
Oh,
The way that,
yes.
like,
No,
Should
you
I
could do
pick-
anything. You
Okay.
could do anything.
I was
But
gonna
I'm
say,
just
should I
saying.
pick a theme song? Because I would say
you can make a theme song. You can make like a song. That's I know
You
that
could do
you're such a big
either or.
music
Okay.
lover.
Yeah.
I would say if I do a song from a show, it'd be the Drake and Josh theme song because that
Oh,
song is
yeah.
lit. And then if it was just a song, I'd do New York Groove because
That is. Yeah.
I want to be.
New York groove.
I want to go to my
What
New
is
York,
that?
my New York vibes, my New York roots. I
That's
would love to
real.
have that playing. And I think there's a quote from one of my favorite movies that says, for just once, I'd love to have the song New York Groove playing in the background and feel like it actually applies to me. That's from Lady Bird. So I feel like
love
that.
Oh, I love Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's one of my favorite movies.
That's like where I
Oh my
fell in love
God.
with Timothy Chalamet. Was that or Call Me
Right?
Call Me by Your Name?
Yo,
That was one of my
hang on a
favorite
second.
movies of all
What
time.
was like your first side question? What was your first Timothy Chalamet movie?
You want to hear this crazy take?
Yes.
Miss Stevens. It's like when he was extremely young. He had to have been like 18.
How'd
and
you find it?
Lily Rabe is in it,
Oh,
who's in American Horror
yeah.
Story.
What
She
year?
stars.
What year?
I don't know. It was
Like,
a little
were you
bit
in
before.
Were you in high school? Like
Yeah, it was a little bit before Lady Bird came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I saw Lady Bird come out, and I was like,
my first.
I gotta see
yeah,
this.
my first Timothy Chalamet movie was The King.
Okay,
Yeah.
A little
that
newer.
with Robert Pattinson.
is it good?
Yeah, it was on net. It's really good.
I can't believe I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I love him.
Apparently, it's
Lily
like,
Rose Depp.
Yeah, Lily Rose Depp.
Oh,
is in it.
really?
Yeah.
And they
It's-
dated. the
I
two
think
of
that's
them.
probably where they met.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
most likely.
Yeah, definitely.
Not you, Kylie.
Not that it matters. Mine was this tsunami movie he was in like a long time ago. Like Ewan McGregor.
No, that's Tom
Oh my-
Holland.
That's Tom
God,
Holland.
I'm
That's
stupid.
Tom
Ignore me.
Holland.
Guys,
I don't know.
I'm tired.
I know my Tom Holland movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first
You know
Tom
what?
Holland
You're
movie.
so right. You're so
On
right.
the
That is Tom
subject.
Holland. And my brain went, They're the same person. Beautiful. Everyone's white boy of the month. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet is white boy of the forever.
Yeah,
Of the
century,
world.
the century.
Yeah, the
For,
century.
like the century at least.
He, I have a picture of him as Elio in my room because that was
Who?
one of Timothy
Stop.
Chalamet as Elio
In,
from Call Me by Your Name. Like, there's just like this picture of him laying in the grass, and I was like, I'm obsessed with this picture, and I blew it up and I put it in my room. He's been like
He's just
the actor
amazing.
for me for so long. I love him. I think Timothy Chalamet just transcends. Like,
Yeah,
he's not.
really.
I know you love Tom Holland, but he's not. I don't think
love
I've seen a Tom Holland movie. I think I saw one of the Spider-Man.
You really
I love
haven't
him.
seen like any of like.
Like, what else is he in besides Spider-Man?
It was in this movie. Oh my god, no! Wait, I'm gonna just sound like an obsessive Tom
Yeah,
Holland
yeah,
fan. Let
he
me
was in
not.
that other Disney movie where
No.
he voice acted.
Not even that. He was in like a war movie. I watched a war movie for Tom Holland.
I watched a war movie for Harry Styles.
I was just gonna say that for
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Wait, Dunkirk? Okay,
Wait,
hang
is
on a
that the
second.
one
I
that-
saw
Yes.
Dunkirk in theaters with my
Is that the
family.
Chris Nolan film?
Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes.
no, because it was a cool war movie. Like,
Okay.
not just because.
Oh no, I
There
made
are
my mom
certain-
watch it.
All right. So now that we know Giovanna a bit better, it's time to move on to the next segment of our show, Chatterbox.
In this segment, we will propose a random topic to Giovanna, and she needs to talk about it. As she talks, we'll propose questions and opinions that she needs to respond to.
This will help us see her quick thinking skills as well as how she reacts to random things thrown at her. So today, our random topic is... I'm going to keep it simple for you, Giovanna, since I clearly know that you're very, very educated on it. We're going to say music. So
Yes.
in this, you can talk about music, you can
W.
talk about concerts,
What?
whatever you want to talk about, and we're just going to throw questions at you.
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. Start talking whenever you're ready.
Okay, I have a question actually.
Shoot.
So you
Oh.
already said Harry Styles and Dunkirk.
Yes.
So do you like Harry Styles' music?
Love. I saw him in concert.
When did you see him?
I saw him
Saw him twice.
Twice. Wait, how'd you know that?
No, oh, I said I saw him.
Oh, I
twice.
did too.
Oh my god.
I saw him at Madison Square Garden, and then I saw him at the Today Show. But the dates are so beyond me, I couldn't even tell you.
Was it
Like-
like when he was first starting?
I was in high school for both of them.
Okay.
That's all I know. Probably sophomore, or junior.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
would you say? What would you say is your go-to genre?
My go-to genre, rock.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Metal.
Classic rock.
Classic
Okay.
rock. Any.
Specifically, what artists? Like, I know that you
What
obviously are very well
artists?
educated. We've
Yeah.
talked about it a lot, but
I have a lot. Should I just?
Go nuts.
Go crazy.
All right.
Spill 'em.
Classic rock, I'm Doors, Eagles,
Yeah.
Stones. If
Okay.
I'm going like
Real,
90s grunge, obviously like Nirvana, Foo Fighters.
Nirvana.
I do a little metal 90s like Korn, System of a Down. And then I do a little like I feel like lately I've been doing some 80s hair metal, like some Crew, Skid Row, Twisted Sister. Things
You
like
keep
that.
it really diverse.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, it's so funny because rock is my all-time favorite, but I'm a huge country fan. I'm a huge rap fan, but like
Really?
nothing beats rock for me. Nothing beats.
I
Rock.
know that you mentioned earlier seeing Bohemian Rhapsody in theaters. Like, what are your thoughts on Queen?
Queen is one of my favorite bands of all time. I saw them in concert with Adam Lambert. When I was
saw them in
high school.
concert.
Girl, oh my gosh, we definitely
Wait, what?
Madison Square
You saw
Garden.
them?
Madison Square Garden, probably when I was 15, so probably about 5 years ago.
I saw them 2019
Oh my God.
in at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly.
Amazing.
So you might have seen them on the same tour.
Probably. What was it?
That's
yeah.
crazy.
The tour, the Queen and Adam Lambert tour.
Oh my God, I love. Sorry, Queen's one of my favorite artists. I just had to ask.
That movie was my rock awakening when I saw it in 2018.
Really?
That's when I started to become obsessed with rock.
I saw that movie 3 times in theaters.
Oh yeah,
It
baby.
was a good
Not
adaptation.
even exaggerating.
It was a great adaptation.
And then the biopic since then, like Rocket Man with Elton John was really good.
Loved Rocket Man.
Elvis, not my favorite, but
I didn't like that.
I don't love Elvis. That's why.
Wait, Giovanna, speaking of biopics, what do you think of the new Beatles casting?
yeah, I was just about to ask that.
my
What do you think
gosh.
about the casting for that?
Okay, so at first it really didn't bother me that much. I kind of was just like, all right, here it is. This is the Beatles biopic because I'm also not a huge Beatles fan. But then as I kept coming on my timeline, I kept getting more and more pissed off about the fact that there are no like new faces in movies
Yeah,
ever. It is the
exactly.
same
Exactly.
fucking
Right?
people. I don't want to see the same fucking people in the same movies. Like, please give me an unknown actor that's gonna blow me away, and I'm not gonna expect the
someone
same
else
shit
a
from.
chance.
Give
Yeah.
someone else a chance, and also they look nothing like
Yes,
who they are
exactly.
playing.
No,
However,
they look terrible.
I think Paul Maskell. I think he's a bit too. I think he's like honestly like too like built
I
to
just
play
don't like them. I don't
George
like
Harrison.
I don't like the casting. At first, I was like
Not
annoyed.
George Harrison, Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
At first, I was annoyed by people talking so much about it and hating so much about it. I was just like, it's just a cast, get over it. But then I was just like, no, that is so important. It's one of the biggest. It's probably the biggest band in the whole entire
Yes.
world.
Yeah. Yes.
And this is what they do
Exactly.
with the movie about them. I saw a joke about the fact that the same people are casted in movies over and over again. Say that like Zendaya should play Yoko Ono, and I
Yeah,
was like,
I
this
saw
is
that.
funny as
That's so funny.
like it's so accurate.
Not
'cause it's-
Zendaya as
it's just
Yoko
the
Ono.
same people.
Well, like hey, no.
And I will say I'm the biggest Timothy Chalamet fan. Him too. Why is he Willy Wonka? Why was he Willy Wonka?
Okay, wait,
it was
no, but
good.
he
I won't
ate
lie.
as Willy Wonka.
I won't lie. It was good, but I
I
could
did
think
not
of
see
people that were
Wonka.
better.
I did not
There
see it.
probably were.
There are probably so
That
many
was-
unknown actors that are so better than
Yeah.
that
No,
role.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're not
Timothy
giving many other
Chalamet had a
people
certain
chances.
whimsy about him that was amazing for Willy Wonka. I just can't describe it. He was too goofy. I loved him.
He has a little childlike wonder to him lately. He's
Yeah.
kind of goofy lately, out of nowhere.
He's a
I
cool
thought
guy.
that,
you know what?
Him and
a chill
Brittany
guy.
Broski.
He's a cool guy.
Brittany Broski.
Did you see that video
I
with him
love
and Brittany
that.
Broski? Hilarious.
It gives like similar energy to like Jack Black and like Daniel Radcliffe. Like they've made so much money that they can just like do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they should cast
They
Jack
should pick
Black
up-
actually.
So now that we've kind of gotten to know you a lot, Giovanna, do you want to give your like final spiel to try and convince us why we should date you?
Yes. I'm very fun and I'm very nice. And we seem to, all of us, clearly get along because we be yapping this whole time.
We do be.
So I think I'm just good to have banter with. I could talk pretty deeply about movies, about music. You'll never be bored with me, that's for sure. Because I'll always plan something. We'll always do something fun. We'll always talk about some new media going on. And yeah, I'll keep things interesting. And I think we could have a really good banter.
So now that we have all of our info, let's make our decisions.
So does anyone want to start us off?
I'm nervous, guys.
You start, Emma.
I'll start. All right. As always. So Giovanna, clearly we have a lot in common. We both really love music. We both really love what we do, like radio, and I know that we're both in like low key both in ComWorks, even though I'm not really.
Woohoo.
I tried. And I don't know, just like this whole yap session really made me realize that we are a lot closer than I thought. and I really would like to go on a date with you. So
Yay!
instead of saying yes, I'm going to say, do you want to go steady?
Yes, please. Please, finally, I've been asked the question I've been wanting to be asked. I will go
Yay!
steady with you, Emma.
Woo! Awesome.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
I win, guys.
Okay, I want to go next.
Yay.
Since I'm a retired member of Comworks and we've worked together before, and I loved you then and I love you now, I'm going to have to say yes because we honestly get along very well. And don't go steady with me, but will you go on a date with me?
Yes, I will. As long as you're not saying, what are you doing? Don't hit me up at 2 a.m.
I'm going to hit you up at 2 a.m.
Don't hit me up at 2 a.m. I
You
will.
up?
I will go out with you. No, I'm not up, Kristen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Or-
Okay, so you got my answer. Yes.
Okay, so I guess I'm going. So unfortunately, no, I'm playing. I couldn't do it. No, I'm gonna
My
say.
heart.
I'm gonna say yes as well.
Yay.
I'm gonna say yes. I really loved what you said about the 3 wishes. And also I think rock is very underrated to me. Rock music in general. I love rock music. So I'm gonna say yes, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. I would definitely.
Okay, so
Guys, this is the best day of my life. I got so many dates lined up.
Okay.
clear your schedule.
So-
Very busy.
Yeah. So lastly, me. Okay. I will say yes as well. Yes. I really like what you said about the wishes as well. I thought what you said about music. I feel like we got a lot more in common with music because you clearly seem. It sounds like your parents put you on a lot of music, and I have that in common. I think music is awesome. I think music is great. I think we could talk about that for hours. We practically did for like,
We practically did.
like 17 minutes about
We
like
did.
the Beatles. So yeah, yes, it's a yes.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
You got 4 yeses.
Me and the Unhinged podcast, we're going out.
Yes.
I know. 4 yeses is crazy.
I know. I'm so happy. This is the best day of my life. Thank you guys so much for letting me on this podcast.
Of course.
So much
Well,
fun.
We were happy
Absolutely.
to have you.
So much fun. I'll do it again because I just want to sit here and talk about music and movies with you guys. It was
W.
awesome.
W.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Giovanna, for being another brave contestant on Unhinged. And until next time, I'm Emma.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Kristen. And we'll
we'll
see you next
See you
time.
next time.
I am one of 3 hosts on the Single Ladies podcast. I do it with Beyonce and Kelly, and we are on Podbean. We are on Instagram at the Single Ladies Pod, and we post like 1 or 2 episodes a week, and we love it so much. So if you need some advice as a single lady, although I gotta go back to my podcast and tell them that I'm not single any longer.
4 days.
I got 4 dates and I'm going steady with someone. So yeah, go follow us on Instagram and listen to our podcast. We post weekly on probably the same platform that you're listening to this one on right now. And yeah, thank you so much for having me. I love the Single Ladies and Unhinged collab, although I'm no longer a single lady. Thank you.
You could also find us on Instagram at the __unhinged__podcast. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.